Victor, Mitch loved what you guys did defensively tonight. What did you like about your play, the team's play on that end of the floor?
I would say knowing personnel, identifying who to stop, with the vast majority of NBA teams, including them, you should target their best players and put the ball in the hands of players that usually don't have the ball this much. It works out because we can after that we can help each other and scramble. So it's I think my teammates have done a great job at that tonight.
We talked to Mitch pregame about your ability to keep the ball in play on your blocks.
Mm-hmm.
How important is that to you, and is that something you've always were you coached on that early, or is it just who you are?
Not really. It's just something you started thinking about once you get comfortable blocking shots. But still, sometimes I can keep it in the play, but sometimes I don't think about it.
Offensively, just seemed like nice ball movement, being able to find the open man. You talk about just how y'all are doing chemistry-wise as far as moving the ball.
Yeah, we've played them very regularly so far. Portland, we played them a lot, so there weren't going to be any surprises in this game on one side or the other. So we knew that on offense for us, the answer would not be to play one-on-one like we're used to. So moving the ball was really important, and I think we did a good job at it from the first minute.
A lot of the wins lately have gone down to the end of the fourth quarter, gone to overtime.
Yeah.
Was it nice to have one that you could just kind of feel good about all the way through?
It's always nice, to have one like this. And I think it's, we allowed ourselves to have that, which is good, because it's, just like everything in our careers, it's each win counts. Probably nobody will get 10,000 wins in our career, so we're trying to get as many as we can.
Philadelphia, you guys had a rough time with Embiid last January. What can you guys do differently as a team against him?
We'll see. That's all we think about for the next 48 hours. But we'll see. But we for sure got answers.
I'm sorry. Kind of back to what Jeff was talking about, and you mentioned last game that you felt it was maybe one of y'all's complete games when it was fresh in your mind. Did this kind of feel similar? You didn't quite go wire to wire, but you almost had to lead the entire game.
Yeah. You said it all. So it's it's for sure not as big on emotions. Going to overtime is just always special, but it's still something to be proud of and to enjoy.
Off on the topic from tonight, what did you think of the new All-Star format?
Can you remind me what it is? It's four teams, but 3 NBA teams.
Yeah,
a little mini tournament kind of
thing. One G League team.
And one G League team, like a
mini tournament.
Isn't it the winner of the Rising Star?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, my bad. Rising Stars. Mainly G League.
Well, we'll see. We'll see about it, but I think I personally think. I'm personally wondering how to put competitiveness back into the All-Star game. When I set foot on that court, though, I'm gonna be competitive for sure. But yeah, I don't know, but I don't think nothing beats the old school East-West format.
Hey Victor, you're playing in New York on Christmas Day for the first time. The NBA is gonna have like a live, almost like a cartoon version of the game. I know you're obviously going to be busy during the game, but something you may look at afterwards,
Sure. I mean, yeah. It's I'm sure it's gonna be hard to miss, but you're right. I'm not thinking about that right now. I'm not looking forward to it.
You hit 200 three-pointers for your career quickly, like more quickly than I think Steph Curry did it. Is that work that you've been doing, that three-point practicing all the time and starting to pay off? Does it feel good?
Yeah, I mean, as every player knows that there's some days where you can't make a shot. Whether it's practice or game, there's some days it just doesn't feel right. But those days get less and less, happen less and less over the years. And I thank my past self for that. I remember being 15 years old and spending like so much time in the just getting shots with coaches in the gym late, and it hasn't always transitioned to games because I've been through so many different levels and opponents over the time, but I think I'm growing into it naturally, so it's good, and I thank my past self for allowing me to making 200 threes at least.
Kind of to that point, you became the youngest player in NBA history tonight with 30 points and 10 rebounds in a game. How do you continue to find motivation to improve when you're hitting these historic benchmarks this early into your career?
So it's really not hard to find the motivation. It's I still don't have any team achievement, in my career. We haven't been qualified to the playoffs. Haven't won a playoff series yet, or won it all. So this is it's really not, motivation is really not a hard thing to find in this league.
Good. Charles had a career high tonight, 16 and 18 points. He's just been taking advantage of his minutes and really been maximizing them. Can you just talk about what you've seen from him over the past couple of weeks?
I think it's he's had a chance and he's taken it by having an impact where few players can have on the court, being such a good rim protector. So yeah, for me it just makes sense, and it's deserved. He deserves those opportunities to have career highs and to play in impactful moments in the game. So yeah, I think with how hard he plays, it's deserved.
J'ai regardé l'évolution de tes contres, et la tendance en fait c'est que tu comptes de plus en plus de ballons de plus en plus loin du panier en fait, des mid-range maintenant de plus en plus, des 3 points aussi. Est-ce que tu as une explication à ça, et puis globalement est-ce que tu as l'impression de progresser encore dans ce domaine-là, et si oui, dans quoi, en cas de demain?
Pour moi, j'ai envie de progresser même statistiquement au contre, mais pour moi être constant, ce serait déjà progresser, parce que les attaques s'adaptent, et peut-être que la raison pour laquelle je compte de plus en plus loin du panier, c'est parce que justement il y a moins de... Voilà, j'ai aussi moins l'opportunité de contrer, peut-être, parce que j'imagine qu'ils commencent à se rendre compte de certaines choses, mais ouais, bien sûr j'ai l'impression de progresser, et mais ça m'intéresse, je regarderai un peu plus en profondeur ces stats-là.
Forcément, tu as fait 10 comptes ce soir, mais surtout 0 faute. En fait, c'est la 5e fois de l'histoire que ça arrive depuis qu'on comptabilise les contres. Et cette saison, tu es en moyenne 2 fautes par match. Est-ce que c'est quelque chose que tu travailles? C'est un aspect de ton jeu que tu développes, le fait d'être un peu propre en défense, si je peux parler comme ça?
D'ailleurs, oui, c'est... Bien sûr, j'essaie de pas faire trop de fautes, de pas en faire. Et pour moi, c'est quelque chose d'assez frustrant parfois de voir les joueurs surtout qui baissent les mains comme ça ou qui, enfin, faire des fautes. Je trouve qu'il y a trop de fautes, même dans le jeu NBA, il y a trop de fautes, je trouve. Et puis on le sait, il y a des joueurs qui vont lancer franc 15 fois par match, donc je trouve qu'il y a un peu trop de fautes. Mais ça m'intéresserait de savoir les meilleurs ratios fautes pour contre de l'histoire. Je sais pas si vous avez des infos par rapport à ça.
On en parlait, mais j'ai pas la stat. Non,
Ah ouais?
Non, ça n'existe pas. Enfin, moi, j'ai pas accès en tout cas.
Bah, j'ai jamais vu ça nulle part, donc ce serait intéressant. Merci.
Et sur l'aspect dont on parlait là, de justement garder la possession sur les contres, quand on a demandé à Mitch, il a dit que c'était un truc inné et il n'était pas sûr que ce soit quelque chose qu'on puisse développer. Mais est-ce que toi, c'est un truc que tu travailles de ton côté? Est-ce que tu as l'impression aussi de progresser là-dedans? Ou est-ce que tu es d'accord avec lui, c'est plutôt une qualité innée qui est naturelle en fait?
Je pense que c'est un peu de tout, c'est un peu les deux, mais c'est quelque chose qui se fait pas si on n'y pense pas, pour moi en tout cas. Donc mais je pense que je comprends ce qu'il veut dire dans le sens où je pense qu'il y a certains joueurs qui jouent avec tellement d'intensité que pour réussir à faire ses contres, c'est soit l'un soit l'autre, quoi. On peut pas avoir autant de retenue. Mais perso, c'est quelque chose à quoi j'essaie de penser. Ok, merci.
Thank you.
Merci.